Oh, welcome to the racecourse with the Wrexham Player commentary team. I'm Mark Griffiths. There's Chay Long. There's Andy Parkinson. Neil Williams is down on the side of the pitch doing something mysterious in Welsh, which we'll be talking about in our commentary, of course. You can have full live commentary of this match on Wrexham Player audio, and you can also listen to our beautiful commentary on the stream. So if you pay for that, remember in Britain you can watch this as well because it's International Week. You can watch this game, you can stream it live in the UK and anywhere across the world. So, for me, it's a more intriguing game than it looks. Doncaster bottom of the table, but they're very positive, aren't they, Chay? When at the moment, they don't talk like a team that's doing badly.
Yeah, it's been fascinating actually, because I was rubbing my hands and they haven't got a win yet this season. We could really, capitalise on their misfortune. But I've listened to a few Doncaster podcasts and looked at a few of their fans forums, and they're really positive, which is really strange for a team in their position. I watched the MK Dons game, the highlights, and it was only two mistakes really that cost them the game against a good side. They had more shots, they had better possession against a good Milton Keynes Dons side. They were 10 men against Swindon. They got a draw. They're in really high spirits, which a win against Wrexham away from home could really kick them on for the rest of the season, because apparently they're playing some nice stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. So they're bottom of the league, but feeling positive about things. They've also had a lot of injuries, but they're starting to clear up now, and they should have some players back in the team today that have not been able to use much this season. But Andy, on the other hand, we've just brought in Stephen Fletcher, interesting addition to the squad. We've just had a terrific win at Tranmere, and then the, if you will, backup 11 had a good win on Tuesday against Newcastle. So we feel like we're going in the right direction too, don't we?
Yeah, very much so. We're very much on the up, I would say, and looking good as well. We've had one or two strange results, but otherwise we've been looking good, I think. We're using the ball very well. We'd be looking at this game thinking, well, we should win this if we want to compete in this league. These are the sort of games we have to come and win.
Absolutely. On the up and looking good, the title of my forthcoming autobiography. But yeah, absolutely. It's an intriguing game because it feels like both teams are looking at this as a chance to kick on. We want to build on the Tranmere match. They haven't got a win this season apart from the League Cup, but again in the League Cup, they've knocked out a higher division tein. They gave a hell of a fight to Everton.
Yeah.
It's going to be a really interesting contest, I think.
Well, for 70 minutes they outplayed Everton, and then obviously Everton with the Premier League class, even though they're struggling themselves this season, it just got them over the line. So yeah, it's a bit of an edgy one for Wrexham, because it feels like you look on paper, yes, Doncaster are bottom of the league. However, it's not. I can't see them being bottom of the league for the whole season. I think at some point they're going to kick on. Their fans seem positive. They're playing nice stuff, and for them, a win today could really kick them on for the rest of the season. And it's really important. Yes, we played really well against Tranmere, but we only managed to win 1-0. We need to put these chances that we're creating in the goal, really.
Absolutely. It's quite frustrating in a way, Andy, isn't it? I know Paul Mullen's not on the pitch, so obviously the chances are we won't be quite as ruthless as we normally are. But the fact is, you feel like you look at strikers like Bickerstaff, Palmer, Dalby was excellent on Tuesday, playing well. It's just frustrating that for whatever reason we're not quite, we feel like we're not taking as many chances, but we're one of the top scorers in the whole country.
Yeah, and okay, Mullen is the guy that is obviously here to get goals, but some of these support players like Dalby, and they'll be looking at this saying, well, this is my chance to shine as well. Mullen will come back and he will go in the team, but who does he take out? Does he play alongside Dalby, or does he play alongside Palmer or Bickerstaff? So they've all got a chance now. One injury is really unfortunate for other players, though. It becomes a chance to really show off. So yes, he is injured, but for the other players must be looking at this, there's a chance here to make a name.
Exactly so, and who knows, we might see a snatch of Steve Fletcher up front as well, which would be interesting. So despite the appearance of Doncaster's league position, it's a really nicely poised game and an interesting test for Wrexham. So join us please, either on the Wrexham Player audio platform, or if you stream the game, we'll take you through it anyway. And remember, you can stream the game anywhere in the world, including the UK, because it's an international weekend, so the embargo of covering games between 3 and 5 is lifted. So See you at about 2:45 then. Up the Reds.